Hello, and welcome to the April episode of Viking News Network. I'm Tatiana Wiley.
And I'm Junior Saval-Gunderson. The PRHS speech team has had an incredible season. Sections were held on April 17th. Rachel Gouler placed 4th in performance speaking, 1 place away from going to state. Christopher Hovden placed 1st in dramatic interpretation and advanced to state on April 24th. Congratulations on a wonderful season.
Hey, have you heard anything about how spring sports are going?
No, have you?
Well, here we have Sebastian Rosiles, Jesus Moreno, Josh Urbano, and Abraham Franco talking about what's going on with these sports.
Our expectations for this 2021 season are pretty high. We have 6 seniors and 5 of which have played varsity since 9th or 10th grade. So, really there's not a team on our schedule that we don't think we can compete with.
I'm excited. I think that we have an experienced team of upperclassmen, and after a long winter, it's just going to be really nice to get outside and feel the sun again, even though we got some snow on the ground still. But excited. I think we got a good group of guys.
My expectations are just that we get to have a season finally, and after 2 years of not doing anything, it's pretty exciting to just be able to get out there and do stuff and to get kids working towards being healthy again.
With COVID being outside, it helps. Our girls have done a really good job in practice of trying to stay socially distant, 100% of the time. Obviously, there's some times with catcher, batter, that type of thing where you're going to be within 6 feet. But, for the most part, once we get outside in the fresh air playing games, I think it'll be a lot less stressful in terms of COVID.
Thus far, we've had a couple guys who've had to go down for a couple of weeks, but I think we're doing all we can at practice and still masking up and keeping our distance. So I think we'll be all right as we get into the season, and especially once we can get outside.
We already know that track is going to look different this year in meet settings, especially because of COVID protocols that we have from the high school league. And thankfully, both the high school league and the area coaches have been working hard to be on the same page, and also the athletic directors in the area have worked really hard to do a good job of organizing the meet schedules in a way that's safe and within the protocols that we have for us this year.
But we're looking forward to seeing what kind of golfers we have. And so usually on the golf course you are quite a ways away from each other almost all the time. So for COVID, shouldn't have a big impact on golf at all.
Saving money can be challenging for anyone. Here are Callie Frecking and Natalie Blayhut, who will give you some simple tips and ideas on how to save money and spend less.
Whether you are an adult or a young high school student, it is never too late to start saving money. In this video, we will go over a couple ways to do so. The first and most important way is to budget your expenses. By setting a budget, you can control how much money you spend and how much you put away. Saving money isn't always easy for everyone, but once you have it down, it will be worth it in the end. It is recommended that you put 20% of your paycheck away, no matter what your occupation is. Some small life changes you can make by saving money is making coffee at home or making dinner at home. Check up on your subscriptions and make sure those are up to date. Go thrift shopping and don't be afraid to use coupons, especially when you're shopping for your groceries. If you're making a purchase over $50, wait a day or two and see if it's worth it to you. Buy what you need and not what you want. Ask yourself, is it worth it to you? Have a goal in mind. When you reach that one, set another one. Spend more on items you plan to use for a long time. Longer lasting items can save you money because you won't need to replace them as often, like clothes, shoes, and etc. If going out and buying food is what you do frequently, instead of shopping entirely, set a limit for yourself. If budgeting isn't easy for you, here's a money saving chart that will help you save an extra $1,000 a year. Take out a certain amount each week, or stick it in an envelope and put it away. I hope some of these simple tips helped. Thank you for watching.
On April 15th, 1912, the Titanic hit an iceberg and sank, killing over 1,500 people on board.
Over the years, many movies and documentaries focusing on the event were made. We are now putting our own spin on the 1997 movie Titanic.
Here are Holly Berquist, Grace Halgrud, Alex Hatley, and my co-anchor Tatiana Wiley with more.
It's been 109 years and I can still smell the fresh paint. The china that's never been used, the sheets that have never been slept in. The Titanic was called the Ship of Dreams, and it really was. I met this peasant boy as soon as I got on the ship.
Jack! I'm flying! I'm flying!
What's happening?
I'm scared! Mr. Andrews, what's going on? The ship hit an iceberg. We're gonna sink!
Pause.
Your jacket's looking kinda raggedy. Why don't you take mine?
Hey, officer, someone took my new necklace.
I bet Jack took it.
I can't believe that he would have stole from me.
You had to have stolen.
What? No. Let me check. Is this it?
Yeah, that's mine.
I'm innocent. Come with me.
But the ship's sinking!
Jack? Jack? Jack, I found you.
Find something to get this off.
Okay.
You got this, Rose. I believe in you.
The ship is sinking, Jack. We have to go.
I'll see you up.
Bye, Jack.
Okay, come on, sweetie. We gotta go.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
I couldn't leave the ship without him.
I'm not gonna make it, Rose.
Jack. I'll never let go, Jack. I'll never let go.
He lives now, only in my memory.
Some people try to find life hacks to help them, but most of them are not easier to do than the normal way.
Here are Austin Stahl, Justin Verdoren, Dylan Nord, and my co-anchor Julian Zavala Gunderson showing some useless hacks that are in no way helpful.
You ever just had a red Solo cup with no grip? Try adding a handle. Works great. Might leak a little bit on you, but yeah, she'll work. Ever just feel like you have a problem with you gaining weight while drinking a pop? Well, try this diet converter. She'll work great. You ever just at a restaurant after eating a full meal and can't seem to find enough money? Well, simply just subtract the total and voila, you don't owe anything. You ever find yourself a nice cup of applesauce and only have a fork? Well, simply just grab a fork, tape it a whole bunch of times, and bam, you got yourself a spoon and you'll be eating your applesauce in no time.
Have you ever wondered what life would be like without one of your senses?
Here are Nick Halgrud, Hayden Hart, Julian Diaz, and Sam Moe, putting people's sense of touch to a test with What Are You Touching?
Is it mandarin oranges?
It's a Bosco steak.
Dude, that ranch is gross.
Keep your eyes closed.
a chair. Alright. It's green beans.
Why is it sticky? I don't like that. It's a bag of something sticky. Well, I don't want to put my hand in here. Why am I doing that? What the heck is this? Is it mac and cheese? That's disgusting. Oh, y'all are sus. I don't like whatever this is. What is this? What? Why? What? I literally have no idea. It's just a paper with disgusting sticky stuff on it. Is it glue? Is it honey? Hey, you're allergic to honey?
It's like a DS. That's it for this month's edition of Viking News Network.
Tune into next month for our final episode of the school year.
Viking News Network.